you by any chance see yourself in the final?
You always think you could do it, qualify. Of course you do. You wouldn't go into a competition if you don't think you can win. We won the first game, and we lost two, and then we won five now. These tournaments are all about you're never going to play the whole tournament without losing. No one does. It's good to get those ones out the way, and then when it gets down to now, which is crunch time, we've got some good momentum going forward. And I think today was the way we batted was the best we've batted in the whole tournament so far. So did I think? Yes, I did. Yeah, we've got loads of power, and yeah, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could win it. So.
Now, looking at T10, do you think maybe there are some lessons that you can only get from T10 cricket going into T20 or the Olympics?
I think if you want to play international cricket now, international T20 cricket, I think you've got to play T10. I think it's a different beast. It's a different beast altogether. Everything's very instant. As a bowler, you've got to nail your skills straight away, and as a batter, you've got to basically go from ball one. So I think in the development of cricket for T20, I think it's an absolute must now.
Right. And then I think you alluded to how much or how exciting is it being a coach now? Because I think you spoke about the players and having to play T10 to play T20. But you as a coach now, adjusting to this new format, 120 10 overs a couple of years ago would have been like, oh, when the game is down, not so much.
Yeah, the game is evolving really quickly, and it continues to, and it will. I don't know where it will stop. It's almost like baseball now. But we've won today, chasing 1-2-5, and we've won it quite comfortably. And one of those overs, Gleason's third over went for three. But the way we managed it was brilliant. We didn't, I didn't send. We've got three players, number 6, 7, 8, who didn't bat, and they've got serious power. And we didn't even use them because we managed it so well. So yeah, it's as a coach, it's great. It's 100 miles an hour. You're like, by the end of it, you're absolutely shattered mentally, but it's great fun. It's great fun.
No.
Sorry, can I just ask one question?
Thank you, maybe Coach. Congrats on making it into the final. Just take us through the emotional roller coaster of qualifying for the final, and what is it that you should look forward to tomorrow's final?
Okay, if you look at today's game, I felt when we played our last day game as well, we were a bit sluggish in the field, and we did the same today. I felt when we fielded, we were a little bit sluggish. We dropped 2 catches. The ground fielding was a bit slow, lethargic. So in T10, you need to control the pace of the game, and we didn't do that. But saying that, we finished really well. We had Woody and Milne who bowled the last 2 overs. I think they only went for like 15 or something, which is really good. That gave us momentum to go into the batting. We started off really well, and the way we controlled the innings that's like I said, that's the best that we've batted this tournament.
Okay, Coach. So, evaluating your performance today, and what areas you think you
You can always improve. Bowlers, it's hard. It's very difficult being a bowler in T10. It's just having clarity, really, plans. You need plans in what you're doing. And a lot of the bowlers, they're world-class bowlers, but they still have doubt. It's almost trying to give them that confidence to make a decision, stick to the decision. As soon as you start to second-guess yourself, then you're in trouble. And we've had that throughout the tournament. Certain bowlers have done that. So it's trying to make them feel 10 feet tall and bulletproof when they go on the pitch, and then they can just deliver. So that's an area. Taking it into tomorrow would be, energy in the field and just execution of plans, having a plan and executing that plan.
Well, I asked a little bit earlier, but the question was, T10 generally, or cricket nowadays, is a batsman sport. Now, batsmen are having a field day, 120 and everything. So how do you manage the bowlers psychologically when one goes for 25 and over, 30 and over? How does a coach, how do you help the bowler come back?
I think part of being a bowler is knowing you're going to get hit, and you're going to accepting that you could be the bowler who goes for 25. No one means to do it. No one means to make a mistake. It's almost just managing that and letting them have the freedom. Don't, like I said, don't give them any doubt in their mind. Like for me, just to make them feel 10 feet tall and bulletproof, and execute your skills. If it goes right, great. If it doesn't, it's somebody's going to get hit. It's the nature of the game. There's some good players out there. And it's just managing that really, managing the expectation of the bowlers, to be honest.
So yesterday was that retired out the
Yeah.
decision that took place yesterday,
Yeah.
and obviously Marlon wasn't quite happy about it. What is the reaction of the team as far as that's concerned, and how impressed are you with Mohammed's performance today?
So yesterday was again, everything happens at 100 miles an hour in T10. The captain was the one who said, right, I'm going to pull him out. Huge thing to do, and he had some guts to do it. Fair play. And when he came off, the way Raza went in and just went mad, hit 6 first ball. So he's made a decision. He's stuck by that decision and he's delivered as well. And I take up the utmost of respect for him to do that, because that showed a lot of bravery to do that. Yeah, afterwards there was even though we won, it felt like a loss yesterday because of the way it's cricket wasn't the issue. It was how you deal with people, and I think that's an important part of me being a coach, being a captain, being a leader. It's how you deal with people, and I just think maybe we got it wrong yesterday in the heat of battle, so to speak. But we sat down, we had a chat. We had a good night last night. Everybody got together. You know, we need 16 players singing off the same shit. We're all pulling the same way. And the response from yesterday to today was magnificent.
Coach, you spoke about people management, dealing with the situation. When it comes to a final, the rest of the tournament goes out of the window because the final is a big
Yeah.
day. It's a completely different day. You had a lot of great performances from the youngsters, from the seniors. Everyone pitched in, stood up at wherever the time is needed. What are you telling your team tomorrow ahead of the big day? Because since it's a final.
It is, but it's just another game. So, we've played 7 of them now. It's no different. We'll keep doing. We'll prepare the same way. I'm not big for meetings. We don't have many meetings. We have real short meetings because, they know what to do. As long as we've got plans and everybody's pulling the same way, it will be a great day, but because it's the final. But just trying to keep everything. When in T20 cricket, and cricket in general, your highs are high, your lows are low, especially in tournament cricket, right? So I've been in the IPL and stuff, and it's up and down, up and down. It's trying to keep that. You don't let your highs get too high. You don't let your lows get too low. You just try and stay in the middle the whole time. And then once you do that, then you control your emotions. The Banglers are very emotional anyway, so it's trying to keep a lid on that. But no, it's just it's another game. We've done 7 of them. So.
And one final thing to wrap it up, the youngsters obviously they take quite a bit away from this tournament, having played with the seniors. Lots of knowledge sharing. What is it that helps when you go from a T10, from the Zim Afro T10 to the international stage to across formats? What do you think is the youngsters will take away from this?
I think it's like I said to the local guys. I said it's your tournament. It's the Zim Afro. It's the guys who come in, the overseas players. They travel all around the world. It's your tournament. I've been really impressed by the locals. I think there's some serious talent here. I've been really impressed. Lots of talent. What we've got to do is we've got to tap into the guys who are here who played lots of international cricket. I said to them, just ask them. Just get as much information as you can, whether it's batting, bowling, fielding, the game, managing the game or whatever. And then you take that away with you and then you just bring it into your game and then you'll get better. I think like someone like Anton Nakvi, who he hasn't really had a role with us, all right? But he's learning so much. His time will come, but he's got to do this to earn the right to do well. And he will do eventually. But it's been difficult for him because he's batting at 8. He's bowled a bit, but it's like all of them. They just, take all what you've got, the experience, and then just take it in. When this finishes and you go to your domestic cricket, your international cricket, just go ahead and just use what you've got, the knowledge that you've got, and you'll get better. But I've been really impressed by the local players.
Thank you very much, Coach.
All good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.